People, today I'm going to make you an Italian chicory endive salad with capers, with garlic, with Parmesan cheese and with lemon and lots and lots of pepper. Squeeze the lemon out, put lots of pepper in, a little bit of salt, and then you start stirring. And now I'm going to grate the garlic in. You can also use a garlic presser. I mean, that's it doesn't matter, but it needs to be very fine when it's in, because otherwise you will have lumps of garlic. Now I'll put a scoop of beautiful olive oil in. Just a very simple salad. But together with the cheese, it is so lovely. And what you can do, if you want to prepare it a little bit in advance, of course you can't do it the day before, but you put the dressing in, you make sure everything is very well, that the sugar is dissolved, and then you cut your endive, chicory, and then you put it on top, and when you're at the table you start mixing it together, because the moment the lemon hits the chicory, it will sort of get burned. And on the other hand, it might not be a very good idea to make this in advance, because this vegetables got the tendency to go brown, and it's also not a very good idea to put lemon on it to stop that from going. Maybe it's not such a good idea to make it in advance, because you can do it an hour in advance, or 1.5 hours, and you have to cover it, because this has got the tendency, if it's out in the air with the oxygen, it will start getting brown, and we really don't want that. And it's not such a terrible thing just to cut it before you want to use it. And what I also do, I take these out, the very tough center of the endive. It's not very beautiful, and if you really want to eat it, just cut it also in little pieces, then it's no problem. So what I do now is I'll put the capers on, and then I will start to grate the Parmesan cheese, the beautiful Parmesan cheese, and that we will put on top of it, and we will really mix it very well, and it's really very lovely. And you just have to look, but I think it will be salty enough, and you need a lot of cheese, as you can see. You could also use a very mature cheddar or a Dutch Gouda. That's the way you pronounce it in Holland, and it is a Dutch village. Any hard cheese will do, as long as it's a little bit piquant. So here goes the cheese. You see, it's a lot for just a simple, and this will go as a side dish for 2-3 people. Depends how much you want, how much you eat. I'll just use my hands and make sure everything stays in the bowl, and mix it well. Oh, I can smell the garlic. It smells so good.